Welcome back to Dick's Sporting Goods Tournament of Champions, national headquarters here in Denver, Colorado. We're joined by Lee Corrigan, the head coach of the Rough Riders out of Maryland. Lee, you won the Dick's Sporting Goods Atlantic Cup Elite Division, now coming down to Florida. What does this team look to do? Are there championship aspirations potentially on this trip?
Our goal is to win the tournament, and the guys that play for us are very prepared and very ready to do that. They're very excited about it, and we're coming to win.
Lee, what's the mindset for the team coming into this tournament right now?
The identity of our team is really that we kind of have a chip on our shoulder, a little bit of a chip on our shoulder. We are from public schools, mainly in the state of Maryland, and we traditionally speaking, the public schools in Maryland have not been as good as the private schools, of course. And our guys, who are excellent players, and are excellent players in their own right, get a great big kick out of showing everybody just how good we are. So we do have a bit of a chip on our shoulder. We play extremely hard, and we play very unselfishly.
Lee, I know you sport a very talented roster, but some players always rise above the rest. Who are the leaders on this Rough Riders team?
What's allowed us to maintain this ridiculous, unselfish behavior with this all-star team, which is always not very easy to accomplish as a coach, is to get a bunch of all-stars to play unselfishly, is the fact that we have three players on our team that are pretty extraordinary, and they're all extremely unselfish. And that Greg Edmonds, who is going to Johns Hopkins University, Jimmy Marlatt, who is going to Notre Dame, and Justin Ward, who is going to Loyola. And they're all outstanding players, but they want to win above anything else, and it shows on the field. And they're not afraid to do the unselfish thing to help the team win.
Lee, the Rough Riders have had great success in tournaments throughout the country. What is the team's motivation as it comes down to Florida?
To keep proving it. We talk about it every tournament that we play in, and that is that we feel like we have something to prove. And we still feel like we have something to prove. And we get a kick out of beating all these quote-unquote highly ranked club lacrosse teams. We beat the #1 team in the country 2 weeks ago, and that came as a great surprise to just about everybody but us, to be honest with you. And, it's just that quest to keep proving everybody wrong, I guess.
Lee, the team named the Rough Riders. You play a clean but physical game. What would you say are the best attributes of this Rough Riders squad?
I think really the high parts, the high notes, if you will, are the fact of how hard we play. And Scott Wheeler is also a leader of our team. He's an emotional leader of our team. He's not necessarily the most talented kid on the field, but he plays so hard, and the depth in which he plays in terms of intensity is totally contagious to the rest of the guys. They see him playing that hard, and they all play that hard. He's a midfielder along with Joe Clark, Austin Kemp, who they just stay after it. The other team never has a chance with those guys. They're animals. They're total animals coming after them.
Lee Corrigan and the Rough Riders, we wish you all the best down in Pasco County. We'll see you January 1st through 3rd at the Dick's Sporting Goods Tournament of Champions.